Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Thai Talk with Dan. And in today's story, we've got a very different take on things, as we have a Thai woman who is currently in a relationship with a foreign guy writing in to moi to let you guys know, and most importantly, let her foreigner boyfriend know that he needs to change. Now guys, before I get into today's story from Nutcher, I just want to say that I've not been online for the past 3 days because I've been taking care of my son. There's a lot of things that I've not talked about on the channel about my own situation because I don't want to make my situation more worse than it already is. But I do feel like the situation will always get worse. It's inevitable. And I think mental health really needs to be more spoken about, especially here in this country. We have it bad in Europe, but over here it can be quite severe. And I think guys do need to know about it, because if you get involved with a female and you fall in love and you have kids, etc., and that person has serious mental health issues, it can seriously affect you and the children. So that is something that I really do want to go into depth about when the right time comes available. Right guys, let's jump into Nutcher's story and see what you guys think of it. So without any further delay, let's jump into today's Thailand story. Hi Dan, I'm a Thai girl and I'm married with an English guy. I like your channel and my husband always watches your video, every video. Anyway, I want to share my story and maybe you can give me some advice or comment about it. I'm married with an English guy for 2 years now and I feel that he has changed. I work and I get my own salary and I cover most of the bills, like for the rent for the house, the electric, water and food. I cover it all, as I know my husband not get much money and he not have any income since he moved to Thailand. And I don't mind to pay, as I want to help and keep us going, but seems like it's not enough for him. He gets down, and every time he gets down, he always goes to the bar. He starts to drink a lot more than when he was back in the UK. I used to follow him to the bar, spy on him, how he is when he around bar girls. I don't want to do like that, but he never show me his love. To be honest with you, we not have sex for a year. He not even kiss me or give me even a nice cuddle. That's why I want to know what's wrong with him, or what wrong with me. Why he not do anything with me at all, but when I see him in the bar, he seem very happy to flirting, talking, and once I saw him kiss with a bar girl, and yes, that girl get hot kiss than me. I ask him why he not do anything with me, or he not feel anything with me. He told me he do love me and care about me and worry about me and still have feeling with me, but he just not feel that he want to have sex with me or do anything naughty, and he said he not feel he wants this with another as well. But I compare with what I seen when he with them bar girls. I think he still want naughty, but just not with me, because I see on his phone he still naughty chat with many girls and he been to massage. I know because he very drunk early in the morning and he called me before he go to massage and he forget to hang up the phone. So I hear everything. And he said to me he don't like spying and follow him around. But seriously, If he show me a bit of love and not be naughty with others, I will trust him and don't want to follow him around all night as I have to wake up and go to work in the morning. But I don't think he loves me or wants to be with me. It's a bit sad as we know each other for 11 years and now I have cancer. I just want someone who next to me when I need it, not just off to the bar and leave me, think many things in my head. And he blames me about he can't go back to the UK for Christmas to spend time with his son and family and check his car because he have to wait for hospital appointment. So he missed the cheap flight now, the price, very expensive. Anyway, I want him to realise I go to work for cover the bills and try to help him when I can and try to keep us going. I do everything for us, but it will not go anywhere if only me keep running and he just push himself out of me. I never ask him to help me pay bills as I know he not got much money and no income. Only thing I want from him is just love me a bit and can he be next to me when I feel very down. Now I'm very feel I don't want to be alive anymore as I'm sick and have to go to work a lot and have to deal with everything myself. I do love him. I do everything for us. Why he never ever just give me a little of his love back? I forget to tell he have issues with mental health as well as he get down when something go wrong, but I always stand by him since he in the UK. I always make him feel he not alone and he got me. But why, when I have a problem, I never get any stand by, not even just some little cuddle to make me feel a bit warm and not alone, same as I do to him. Dan, hope you read my email out because I want him to know how my feeling is and what I expected from him. I'm sorry if my English not really good. Thank you. Nutcher. Right guys, what do you think of that email? I can honestly state that it's not often I feel sorry for a Thai girl, but today is that day. This woman is seriously ill. She's got cancer. I'm very sorry to hear that. And you feel like you're doing everything yourself and you're fighting to basically take care of both of you and to try to make him happy also, and all you're getting in return is somebody who is making you feel like he doesn't want to be with you but he's with you anyway, and he's also making you feel like he wants to be with other women. You've also caught him having a good time at a massage parlour, so obviously he's still interested in the jiggy, but I don't like to say it like this, but obviously he's just not interested in having that with you. What I've noticed from my own personal experience is that when you're in a long-term relationship, the fire can fizzle out, which means that your partner doesn't always do it for you. You have to change the game, spice it up a little bit, make things interesting. Don't just do what you normally do. If you get it a bit freaky, always on the bed, move to the bathroom, go to a hotel, try to do something different to try to spice things up. But the problem is that you seem willing to do whatever it takes to try to make it work, but he doesn't. And you stated that he suffers from mental health. I don't know what's wrong with him, whether he's just depressed or whatever, but it doesn't sound like things are working. And when it gets to a situation like this, you have to give him an ultimatum and basically state that, tell him the truth. You're not happy. You know about this, you know about that. This is not the relationship that I want. I'm not your mother here to take care of you. You need to be a man. As a male role. You need to be the leader. You need to be the provider, or at least help, at least go 50-50, at least try to do something, make a change, stop feeling depressed and down, and stop making me feel like I'm worthless. What's the point? Life is about happiness, and it's not nice when your partner is sucking that happiness out of you. So hopefully he gets to watch this video, gets to really take in what you have said, and that you either decide to work at your relationship, try to spice things up, get him to stop going to the bars, maybe move to a different area. I'm presuming you live in a tourist place if he's jumping to the bars and he's got those type of women, and you've got massage parlors. It might be a good idea to change where you're living, so you can have more of a normal life here in Thailand. I don't particularly like to live in the tourist areas. I find it too seedy for me. When you're on holiday, it's a holiday, but when you live here, I want to live here a bit more normal, and that's why I did come over to Isan. It was the most normal place I could possibly find within Thailand, where it's not too crazy and the sex tourism is not too hectic and too much. I don't want it in my face every day. And if you're in a relationship, it can really break marriages. It can break relationships. So hopefully both of you guys talk, you try to work things out, or you decide to go your separate ways and you both find your own happiness as individuals. You need to make a change and not continue your life this way. Guys, if you've got any advice, or you've been in a similar situation or a similar relationship, then please put your comments down below and try to give the best piece of advice you could possibly give to Nutcha and her English foreign boyfriend. If you've got your own story, you're Thai, you're Filipina, you're a female Thai person, you're a female Filipina woman, or even Cambodian, if you want to share your story and you want to give your own perspective, it is always nice to hear you guys speak out. And I know that, especially for Thai females, I know they won't like to come on camera and speak negatively or honestly on camera. It's just not the way things work here. But if you send your story in, you can remain anonymous and you can really be open and honest as much as possible, and we can get your side of the story out there to everybody as well, because all we do get to hear is just the male perspective from foreign males here in Thailand and listening to their stories. And the main reason why I share these stories is to act as warnings to other guys that come here. I don't want people, or I'd like to not see people have a negative experience and to sell the houses from back home and put that money into a new house here on your new girlfriend or your new wife's name, and then lose everything and be taken to the cleaners like so many men have done. That is the reality of it here. There's a lot of this that goes on. There's a lot of broken men. There's a lot of guys that end up with severe depression and broke. And it's a real thing. And that's one of the main reasons why I kept this channel going, to try to share different stories from genuine people that have had a genuine experience here in Thailand, so it can act as a warning for guys to be careful and not blindly fall in love and get totally rinsed of everything that you have, because it happens, guys. It's something that really goes on. There are success stories, but most of them are from many, many years ago. And for a lot of them, it's always cost them as well, but some guys don't want to share. I shared a story a few days ago and I got a bit of bad feedback from it, because it's a guy that's been married for over 30 years to a bar girl. But the reason why I got a bit of a bee in my bonnet about the story is that he tried to make out that she was different, unique, not like the rest. And that was the thing that bothered me. I don't want to push that narrative onto people to get with bar girls and make out like everything is going to be rosy and great. This guy had a successful marriage and he's still having a successful marriage after 30 years. But there was a lot of holes within his story, and he didn't explain how much he paid for a dowry, how much he paid for a monthly salary. And I'm sorry guys, in my eyes, if you're paying a woman a monthly salary from the get-go, that woman is a staff member and you're renting her. And to be honest with you, in this country, there's a lot of females that will be with almost any guy if he's willing to basically rent them out and pay that salary. If there's no money in the equation and you're with each other properly and having a normal life, like this Thai woman who's providing for this guy, yeah, that's not right. They should split it. They should work on the relationship. They should be at least equals. And then that to me is, yeah, you're having a normal, healthy relationship. You're both respecting each other and you're both working hard with each other to have a better life. That to me is a normal relationship. And I just wish that I heard more stories about normal relationships, and also I see it with my own two eyes, because that would make me feel a lot more positive and a lot more hopeful living here in this country. Because at the moment, I'm here to stay for my son, to help raise him, to do my best, because I know that if I leave, he is doomed. And I also know that my ex is not going to sign off on me taking him back to my own country. So for now, I'm stuck here because I need to do what's best for him. I chose to have a kid, so I have responsibilities, and I will not shy away from those responsibilities. That is just my character. It's who I am. But other people have different views. Other people have different personalities, different ethics, different morals. That's fair enough, guys. And if you want to be with a Thai woman and pay them to be with you, as long as your eyes are open and you understand that's what's happening, then that's up to you. It's not for me to talk bad or anybody to talk bad about what you choose to do with your life. The people that I try to get through to are the ones that are paying those salaries, buying those houses, buying the land, and believing that it's a normal relationship and that she's different, she's wonderful, she's great. No, you're renting her. Guys, if you want to share your own story, send an email in to thaitalkwithdan@gmail.com. Hope everybody is happy and well, and it's the start of a good week for everyone as well, guys. Apart from that, let's get ready for Christmas and the New Year, and let's hopefully have a very, very good 2024. Ciao for now, guys. Bye-bye.